I am here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada at IPL4, and we're here with the lovely Anna Prosser. Hi, Anna. Thanks for taking the time.
Oh, no problem. Thanks. I'm glad to be here.
First of all, just how did you get into esports originally?
Well, I first became aware of esports existing through Jeff Robinson in Control, who's now my fiance. So just goes to show, I guess it's an attractive industry. But we were actually co-captains of the speech and debate team in college, began dating, and then he slowly but surely kind of just introduced me to the world of pro gaming. And I was always a gamer growing up. I loved console gaming particularly, but I think I really started in PC gaming. My dad built one of the first personal family gaming computers, at least on our block. So we were the only kids that would have, we played Captain Comic and Commander Keen and, of course, Math Blaster and all those. So those were really my childhood, and that's what I did with my dad. So I have a really strong attachment to gaming, and that's why I think when Jeff started to introduce me to pro gaming and I could kind of see, wow, this is a really cool community, and I can use gaming as a tool to impart positivity on the world, that was really attractive to me.
Well, awesome. Now, I know you've also been singing in the community a bit now, and you've gotten some of that. So how long have you been singing or performing your whole life? Or?
Yeah, I started out in church choir when I was 3 or so, and my family was always fairly musical. And in high school, I was a total choir nerd. I think by my senior year, there were days, with block schedules and things, there were days where I think I had 5 to 6 hours of just straight choir. So I sang a lot, and I do miss that. And I had used it quite a bit through pageantry. I got the chance to perform singing a lot, singing national anthems and that kind of thing. But when Eric from Underline Entertainment approached me and said, "Hey, we're doing this parody song. I'd love for you to sing on it," I was like, heck yeah, sure. If I can not only, work with my beloved fiance, I can play games for a living, I can talk about games for a living, and I can also sing and perform in this industry, then I feel like I've got it made.
Well, awesome. How is the tournament going so far? Obviously, you've been working with IPL for several tournaments now. How's this weekend shaping up for you?
I think it's really cool to watch kind of the evolution, because IPL is still, in relative terms, still relatively new. And this is, I would say, we're all comparing it to Atlantic City, which was IPL 3 and was fantastic, but I think we have more people. I personally think we have a much cooler venue. Being in Las Vegas is a little bit more exciting for me than Atlantic City, and the Cosmopolitan particularly is amazing. The rooms are like from the future. You can control everything with a remote control. So as gamers, I think we all enjoy that for a certain reason. But so the event is still, I feel like we're still working out some of the little kinks, but I feel like we're now at the point where they are the little kinks, where maybe we can hear them backstage, I get them through my comm, but maybe they aren't quite as obvious to the audience as they were in past events. Mm-hmm. And I think that's really cool. That's how an event should go. It should be a little rough at first, and then you should figure out what works and keep improving and keep improving. Even the most well-established events still continue to improve. So I'm really, really excited to have kind of been there to watch the beginning, and hopefully we'll be there to continue to grow with IPL.
Well, we certainly hope so as well. Now, you work, of course, very closely, of course, with uNcontroLable with Team Evil Geniuses. You are their operations manager, correct?
Facility operations manager specifically, and we all kind of wear a lot of hats. So that's my main, most recognizable title, I guess you would say, because I live in the house with the pro gamers and help make sure that facility runs smoothly. But generally, my focus in terms of being on the management team is PR, media, on-screen types of things, as well as kind of helping to market the players and come up with creative ideas for content.
How is it living in the lair with all the other guys?
Well, I think I have the advantage of the fact that a lot of my friends growing up were guys, so I kind of understand the group dynamic of guys, and that's really comfortable for me. But it does get to a point where you realize I've just moved to a completely new city, and all my friends are boys, and we don't know anyone else, and all we do is live and eat and sleep and play in this house all the time. So now that we've been there a few months, we're starting to say, okay, we're going to take weekly outings. I took them all to a musical the other day, and they all kicked and screamed and then actually had a great time. And incidentally, a fun fact is that I got them all to go because Abby and I were singing one of the songs from the musical, and Greg Idra recognized the song and was like, I love that show. And we were like, You do? Okay. And so he convinced everybody that it would be fun, and we all went together. So again, one of those evolution things. It's a learning experience, definitely.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time. I know you're very busy here, obviously, helping to run the event. So thank you so much, and we hope to see you in the future.
Thanks. It's been an absolute pleasure.